When someone hurts you, the first instinct may be to react, to defend yourself, or to retaliate. But in moments like this, I encourage you to pause. To react out of hurt is to hand control over your emotions to someone else. You allow their actions to dictate your behavior, and in doing so, you abandon the path you're meant to walk. You are designed for greatness, for purpose. And when you focus on your purpose, you will realize that not every offense deserves a reaction. By guarding your heart, you protect the essence of who you are. There are those who hurt because they themselves are hurt. Their actions reflect their own struggles, not your value. Wisdom teaches us that the strongest response is often no response at all. When you remain silent in the face of hurt, you demonstrate self-control, dignity, and strength. Silence is not weakness, it is power. It shows that your emotions are not easily swayed by the storms around you. Forgiveness plays a vital role here. To forgive is not to excuse the wrong done, but to release yourself from the burden of carrying it. The weight of anger, of resentment, can weigh you down and distract you from your purpose. By choosing to forgive, you free your spirit to move forward unshackled by the past. You cannot afford to be distracted. Your purpose is too important to be derailed by momentary pain or the actions of others. When you choose peace, when you refuse to engage in conflict, you rise above. You create an atmosphere of calm, and that calm allows you to stay on course. Every challenge, every hurtful word or action is an opportunity for growth. It is in these moments of testing that your character is built and your resolve is strengthened. If you react out of anger, you miss the lesson. But if you stand firm, calm, and centered, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more equipped to fulfill your purpose. So the next time someone hurts you, resist the urge to react. Instead, respond with wisdom, silence, and forgiveness. Let your heart remain focused on the future and on the path that lies before you. That is where your victory lies, not in the petty battles of today, but in the fulfillment of your greater purpose tomorrow. Emotional control is strength. Emotional control is the foundation of true strength. It's not about suppressing your feelings or pretending they don't exist, but about mastering them so that they don't dictate your actions or reactions. When you allow your emotions to take charge in moments of difficulty or pain, you become vulnerable to making decisions that don't serve your best interests. You can be led into situations where your reactions create more harm than good, both for yourself and those around you. But when you learn to control your emotions, you place yourself in a position of power. Emotional control gives you clarity. In moments where others might lose themselves in anger or frustration, you can remain calm, focused, and intentional. This allows you to assess situations with a clear mind and make decisions based on wisdom rather than impulse. The ability to pause and breathe before responding to an emotional trigger shows a depth of maturity and awareness. It's in that pause, in that brief moment of choosing how to respond, that you demonstrate the strength of your character. Strength doesn't lie in how loudly you speak, how quickly you defend yourself, or how fiercely you react. True strength lies in your ability to maintain peace within yourself, no matter what external chaos may arise. Emotional control isn't about winning every argument or proving yourself right. It's about knowing that your worth and your purpose are not threatened by temporary challenges or the hurtful words of others. You become unshakable, rooted in a deeper sense of self. When you control your emotions, you free yourself from being at the mercy of others' actions. People may try to provoke you, hurt you, or test you, but if you have mastered your emotions, their attempts fall flat. You rise above their intentions because you have chosen to remain in control of how you respond. This kind of strength brings peace not only to you, but to those around you. It creates an environment where conflicts dissolve and understanding can grow. Emotional control is a sign of inner strength that fosters resilience. It builds endurance to face life's challenges with grace and dignity. It's not that you won't feel the hurt or frustration, but you will no longer be ruled by it. And when you are not ruled by your emotions, you can channel that energy into something more productive, something that aligns with your purpose and helps you grow. Choosing emotional control is choosing long-term peace over short-term gratification. It may feel satisfying in the moment to react strongly, but the strength of emotional control yields rewards that last far longer. It creates a stable foundation for making wise decisions, nurturing healthy relationships, and ultimately living a life of purpose and fulfillment. In this lies the true essence of strength. Focus on your purpose. When you focus on your purpose, you direct your energy towards something greater than the immediate challenges or distractions that come your way. Life is full of situations that can easily pull you off course, people's opinions, criticism, setbacks, and even hurtful experiences. But when your mind is fixed on your purpose, those external factors lose their ability to derail you. Your purpose serves as your guiding light, helping you stay on track and reminding you of what truly matters. Purpose gives you clarity. It becomes the lens through which you view your actions, decisions, and interactions with others. When someone hurts you or when difficulties arise, your response is not driven by the desire to prove a point or seek revenge. Instead, you ask yourself, how does this align with my purpose? This shift in thinking allows you to rise above emotional reactions and stay committed to your higher goals. Focusing on your purpose also helps you prioritize your time and energy. Instead of wasting effort on things that don't contribute to your growth or calling, you invest in what moves you forward. Every action, every decision becomes intentional. You start to see setbacks not as roadblocks, but as lessons, opportunities to learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. When distractions come, you no longer get entangled in them because your purpose keeps you grounded. Your purpose is like a compass. It points you in the right direction, even when circumstances are tough. When you keep your focus on it, you develop resilience. You begin to realize that not every battle is worth fighting. Not every hurtful word deserves a response. You become more selective in where you place your attention. Instead of reacting to everything around you, you stay centered, knowing that your energy is precious and should only be spent on what brings you closer to fulfilling your purpose. In times of challenge, your purpose can be the thing that sustains you. It gives you a reason to keep going when everything around you feels chaotic. By focusing on your purpose, you cultivate a sense of inner peace, knowing that you are walking the path meant for you. The distractions, the noise, and even the hurt from others fade into the background because they are not where your attention belongs. Purpose also fosters patience. When you know where you're going, you don't rush or feel pressure to react to every situation. You understand that some things take time to resolve and that not every challenge needs immediate attention. This patience allows you to respond thoughtfully and stay aligned with your ultimate goals. When you focus on your purpose, you empower yourself to live a life that reflects your true potential. You rise above temporary challenges, knowing that you are working towards something far greater. Your purpose becomes a source of strength, clarity, and motivation, allowing you to navigate life with intention and grace. The more you focus on it, the more everything else falls into place. Guard your heart. Guarding your heart means protecting the core of who you are, your values, emotions, and sense of self from being shaped or harmed by external influences. It is about creating boundaries that allow you to remain emotionally stable and grounded, no matter what comes your way. When you guard your heart, you become more selective about what you allow to affect you, ensuring that you maintain control over your inner peace and well-being. In a world filled with negativity, criticism, and emotional challenges, guarding your heart is essential. If you leave your heart unprotected, it becomes vulnerable to the opinions, judgments, and actions of others. Every hurtful word or difficult situation can easily penetrate and shake your foundation, leading you to act in ways that are not aligned with your true self. By guarding your heart, you shield yourself from unnecessary emotional harm and stay focused on what truly matters: your growth, your purpose, and your peace. Guarding your heart also means being mindful of what you take in. This includes the people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, and even the thoughts you entertain. Not every opinion deserves your attention, and not every situation warrants your emotional investment. By being discerning, you create an environment where your heart is nurtured and protected, allowing you to flourish without being weighed down by negativity. This protection is not about building walls or isolating yourself from the world. Instead, it's about setting healthy boundaries that prevent others from taking advantage of your kindness or exploiting your emotions. It's knowing when to distance yourself from toxic relationships or negative environments that drain your energy. Guarding your heart allows you to maintain your strength without closing yourself off to the positive experiences life has to offer. At the same time, guarding your heart is about self-awareness. It requires you to know what affects you and to recognize when your emotions are being influenced by external factors. By being in tune with your feelings, you can step back and assess situations objectively rather than letting emotions cloud your judgment. This awareness helps you respond to life's challenges with wisdom and grace, rather than reacting impulsively out of hurt or anger. Guarding your heart also involves forgiveness. When someone hurts you, holding on to resentment only damages your own emotional well-being. By choosing to forgive, you release yourself from the grip of bitterness and free your heart to remain open to love and joy. Forgiveness is a way of guarding your heart from being consumed by negative emotions, ensuring that you stay focused on what brings you peace and fulfillment. In the end, guarding your heart is about protecting the essence of who you are. It is an act of self-respect, ensuring that your emotional energy is spent on what truly serves you. By guarding your heart, you create a strong foundation from which you can live authentically, pursue your purpose, and maintain a sense of peace, regardless of the challenges that come your way. Understand the source of hurt. When you take the time to understand the source of hurt, you begin to see situations and people with a deeper level of compassion and clarity. Hurtful actions often come from a place of pain or insecurity within others. It's easy to take things personally and react when someone causes you harm, but understanding that their behavior may be a reflection of their own struggles can shift your perspective. It allows you to detach from the emotional sting and respond with more wisdom and patience. Often people lash out because they are dealing with their own unresolved issues. Their actions toward you may be less about who you are and more about what they are going through. By understanding this, you can protect yourself from internalizing their behavior. Instead of absorbing their negativity, you can step back and recognize that their actions are not a reflection of your worth or character. This awareness helps you maintain your emotional stability rather than being swayed by the ups and downs of others' moods or actions. Understanding the source of hurt also helps you avoid overreacting. When you realize that someone's hurtful behavior may be a defense mechanism or a result of their own pain, you are less likely to take it to heart. It creates space for empathy even in difficult situations. You might find that what seems like a personal attack is actually an expression of their own frustration, fear, or lack of control. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it helps you approach the situation with a level head and a more measured response. Additionally, understanding the source of hurt allows you to heal more quickly. When you realize that the pain inflicted on you comes from someone else's internal battle, you can let go of the need for retaliation or the desire to prove something. You recognize that the issue may not be yours to fix or carry. This clarity helps you to move forward without lingering resentment, freeing you from the emotional burden that hurt can bring. This insight also fosters a sense of emotional maturity. It allows you to navigate relationships and interactions with more grace. You start to see the bigger picture and avoid getting caught up in minor conflicts or misunderstandings. Instead of reacting impulsively, you learn to pause, reflect, and respond from a place of understanding rather than emotion. Understanding the source of hurt ultimately strengthens your own emotional resilience. When you can separate yourself from the negativity of others and see beyond the immediate pain, you empower yourself. You are no longer controlled by the actions of others because you have the wisdom to recognize that their behavior is a reflection of their inner world, not yours. This perspective not only protects your peace, but also allows you to approach life with greater compassion, understanding, and strength. Respond with wisdom, not emotion. Responding with wisdom rather than emotion means taking the time to think before you act. especially in challenging situations. It's easy to let emotions like anger, frustration, or sadness dictate your reactions, but when you pause and choose to respond thoughtfully, you make decisions that reflect your values and long-term goals. Emotions are fleeting and often intensified in the heat of the moment, but wisdom allows you to see beyond the immediate situation and consider the bigger picture. When you respond with wisdom, you are less likely to say or do something you'll regret. Emotional reactions tend to be impulsive, and while they may provide a temporary release, they often lead to unnecessary conflict or harm. Wisdom, on the other hand, encourages patience and reflection. It helps you assess the situation from multiple angles and consider the consequences of your actions. You recognize that not every situation requires an immediate response, and sometimes the best reaction is no reaction at all. Wisdom allows you to remain calm under pressure. In moments of tension or hurt, emotions can cloud your judgment and cause you to react defensively. But when you rely on wisdom, you maintain control over the situation. You understand that reacting emotionally can escalate the problem, while responding with thoughtfulness can diffuse it. Wisdom brings clarity, allowing you to respond in a way that aligns with your true intentions and character. It also helps you to focus on solutions rather than the problem. Emotions often keep you stuck in the moment, fixated on the pain or frustration you feel. But when you engage wisdom, you begin to think beyond the immediate discomfort. You ask yourself, what is the best way to handle this, or how can I turn this situation into something constructive? This shift in perspective turns challenges into opportunities for growth and resolution. Responding with wisdom also nurtures healthier relationships. When you react emotionally, you can unintentionally hurt others or damage trust. But when you choose wisdom, you communicate with clarity and respect, even in difficult conversations. People are more likely to listen and engage with you positively when they feel you are approaching them with understanding rather than emotional intensity. Wisdom fosters deeper connections because it invites dialogue, empathy, and solutions rather than conflict. Wisdom helps you protect your peace. Emotional reactions can leave you feeling drained, stressed, or regretful. But when you respond with wisdom, you preserve your inner calm. You make choices that prioritize your well-being and peace of mind. Rather than allowing external situations to disrupt your emotional balance, you maintain control over how you feel and how you act. Choosing wisdom over emotion also builds your emotional resilience. Over time, you learn to navigate life's challenges with greater composure and strength. You develop the ability to manage difficult situations without being overwhelmed by emotions. This not only makes you more effective in handling conflicts, but also gives you the confidence to face future challenges with grace and wisdom. In the end, responding with wisdom is a sign of maturity and self-awareness. It reflects your commitment to living intentionally and thoughtfully, making choices that honor both yourself and others. While emotions will always be a part of life, wisdom gives you the power to navigate them in a way that leads to better outcomes and lasting peace. Let silence be your power. Letting silence be your power means recognizing that you don't always have to respond to every situation, every provocation, or every word thrown your way. Silence is not a sign of weakness or defeat. It is a deliberate choice, one that reflects inner strength and self-control. In moments of conflict or hurt, silence allows you to take a step back, assess the situation, and avoid saying or doing something that could escalate the problem. It is a way to hold onto your dignity and peace without getting drawn into unnecessary drama. Silence creates space for reflection. When you refrain from reacting immediately, you give yourself the time to process your emotions and think clearly. This pause helps you avoid making impulsive decisions that you may regret later. Instead of being ruled by anger or frustration, you can consider the most effective and constructive way to handle the situation. In this quiet, you gain clarity and a deeper understanding of what is really happening, allowing you to respond with intention rather than emotion. Silence also protects your energy. When you choose not to engage in every argument or negative encounter, you conserve your mental and emotional resources. Responding to every hurtful remark or confrontation can be exhausting, pulling you away from the things that truly matter. By remaining silent, you protect your peace and focus on what's important, instead of being distracted by the noise around you. Silence is a way to reclaim your power and decide where you want to direct your energy. In many situations, silence speaks louder than words. It sends a message that you are not easily provoked, that you have the ability to rise above pettiness and negativity. When others try to draw you into conflict or push your buttons, your silence can disarm them. It shows that you are in control of yourself and that you won't allow anyone else to dictate your emotional responses. This kind of self-restraint is a powerful tool, one that commands respect from others. Silence can also serve as a moment of strength in relationships. When emotions are high and words are being exchanged that could cause more harm than good, silence provides a buffer. It allows you to avoid saying something hurtful in the heat of the moment, something that could damage trust or deepen the conflict. By staying silent, you give yourself and the other person time to cool down and approach the issue with a clearer, calmer mindset. Letting silence be your power also allows you to observe more closely. When you are silent, you listen better and see the situation for what it truly is. Instead of reacting immediately, you gain valuable insight into what is really motivating the other person's behavior or what the situation requires. This heightened awareness can guide you in making better decisions and choosing responses that lead to more positive outcomes. Choosing silence doesn't mean avoiding issues or suppressing your feelings. It means knowing when it's best to step back, allowing space for things to settle and for emotions to cool. It's about recognizing that not every battle needs to be fought and that sometimes the wisest choice is to simply say nothing. In that silence, you maintain your composure, protect your peace, and allow time to reveal the best course of action. Ultimately, silence is a form of self-mastery. It shows that you are not controlled by the need to always have the last word or to prove yourself right. It reflects a deep sense of confidence and assurance in who you are and what you stand for. By letting silence be your power, you choose to act with thoughtfulness and purpose, making decisions that align with your long-term peace and well-being. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is a powerful force that frees you from the emotional weight of anger, resentment, and hurt. When you hold on to grudges or cling to the pain caused by others, it becomes a burden that affects your peace of mind and your overall well-being. Forgiveness is not about excusing or justifying harmful behavior, but about releasing the hold that the past has over you. It is a conscious decision to let go of negative emotions so that you can move forward with a lighter heart. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It allows you to break free from the cycle of pain and bitterness that keeps you stuck in the past. By forgiving, you reclaim your emotional energy and refocus it on the present and the future. It's a process that requires strength and compassion, not only for the person who hurt you, but for yourself as well. Holding on to anger only prolongs your suffering, while forgiveness creates space for healing and personal growth. When you forgive, you regain control over your own life. As long as you remain entangled in feelings of resentment, the person who hurt you continues to hold power over you. But when you choose to forgive, you take back that power. You decide that your peace of mind is more important than reliving past hurts. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened, but it means choosing not to let it define your present or dictate your future. Forgiveness also opens the door to emotional healing. When you forgive, you allow yourself to process the pain and learn from it, rather than letting it fester inside. It's about acknowledging the hurt, understanding its impact, and then releasing it so that it no longer weighs you down. This act of letting go enables you to find inner peace and move on with your life, no longer tied to the emotions of the past. Forgiving others helps you cultivate empathy. It encourages you to see things from a broader perspective and to recognize that people often act out of their own pain or ignorance. By understanding that everyone is capable of mistakes, you create space for compassion and allow room for growth and reconciliation. This doesn't mean that you have to accept toxic behavior, but it helps you avoid being consumed by the anger that such behavior may have caused. Forgiveness is not always easy, especially when the pain runs deep. It's a journey that may take time and require patience. But as you work through the process, you begin to see that forgiveness brings freedom. It releases you from the emotional chains of the past and allows you to live with more joy and peace. It doesn't erase the hurt, but it transforms how you carry it. Instead of holding on to bitterness, you make room for healing and positive change. Forgiving others also nurtures your own emotional resilience. It strengthens your ability to face future challenges with grace and wisdom. When you practice forgiveness, you show yourself that you can rise above pain and move forward no matter what life throws at you. It's a testament to your inner strength and your commitment to living a life not defined by the actions of others, but by your own choices and values. Forgiveness is not just about the other person, it's about you. It's about creating a life that is free from the shadow of past hurts. When you forgive, you choose peace over conflict, healing over pain, and freedom over resentment. You give yourself permission to live fully, unburdened by the weight of old wounds. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks a life of inner peace, emotional clarity, and lasting happiness. Protect your purpose from distractions. Protecting your purpose from distractions is about maintaining focus and staying committed to what truly matters in your life. Distractions are everywhere, constantly pulling your attention away from your goals, values, and vision. Whether they come from external sources like negative influences or internal ones like doubt and fear, distractions can derail your progress if you allow them to. Guarding your purpose means being mindful of these forces and staying centered on the path that leads you to fulfillment and success. Your purpose is the core reason behind your actions, the driving force that gives your life direction. To protect it, you need to be clear about what it is and why it matters. When you have a strong understanding of your purpose, distractions lose their power because you can easily recognize when something is taking you off course. This clarity helps you set priorities and make decisions that align with your long-term goals rather than being swayed by short-term temptations or challenges. Protecting your purpose requires discipline. It means saying no to things that don't serve your vision, even if they seem appealing in the moment. Distractions often come disguised as opportunities or urgent matters that seem important but don't contribute to your overall mission. By being disciplined in your focus, you can resist the urge to engage in activities or relationships that pull you away from what you're truly working toward. This discipline keeps you aligned with your purpose and moving forward, even when the path is difficult. It also means creating boundaries. Not everyone will understand or support your purpose, and some may even try to distract you, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Setting boundaries with people, environments, and even your own habits ensures that you have the time and space needed to stay connected to your goals. Protecting your purpose might involve limiting your exposure to negative influences or choosing to spend more time in environments that inspire and uplift you. Part of protecting your purpose is recognizing when distractions come from within. Self-doubt, fear of failure, and the temptation to take the easy way out can all undermine your efforts. When you're aware of these internal distractions, you can confront them with self-awareness and resilience. Instead of letting fear or doubt dictate your actions, you remind yourself of your purpose and the reasons you started your journey in the first place. This inner strength helps you push through obstacles and stay focused on what truly matters. To protect your purpose, you also need to manage your time wisely. Time is one of your most valuable resources, and distractions can easily eat away at it if you're not careful. Being intentional about how you spend your time, whether in your work, relationships, or personal growth, ensures that every moment is contributing to your progress. Avoiding time-wasting activities and staying organized with clear goals and plans helps you maintain focus on your purpose. Another important aspect is maintaining a positive mindset. Negative thoughts, criticism from others, and setbacks can all be distractions if they shake your confidence or make you question your path. Protecting your purpose means staying mentally strong, cultivating optimism, and surrounding yourself with people and resources that encourage you to keep going. When you maintain a positive outlook, even challenges become opportunities for growth rather than reasons to lose focus. Protecting your purpose is about staying true to yourself. It's about having the courage to prioritize what's most important, even when distractions try to pull you in different directions. Your purpose is the foundation of your life's work, and by safeguarding it from distractions, you ensure that your time, energy, and focus are used to create the life you envision. Staying focused on your purpose not only leads to success, but also brings a deeper sense of fulfillment and meaning to everything you do. Seek peace over conflict. Seeking peace over conflict is a conscious choice that prioritizes harmony and understanding in every situation. In a world filled with differing opinions, misunderstandings, and sometimes hostile interactions, it's easy to get drawn into conflict. However, choosing peace means recognizing the value of calm and resolution over the chaos that conflict often brings. This approach fosters healthier relationships, promotes personal well-being, and creates a more positive environment. When you seek peace, you approach conflicts with the intention of finding common ground rather than proving a point or winning an argument. This mindset encourages open communication, where listening becomes just as important as speaking. By actively listening to others, you demonstrate respect for their perspectives, which can diffuse tension and lead to more constructive discussions. It allows you to understand the root of the conflict, making it easier to address the underlying issues rather than getting caught up in surface-level disagreements. Choosing peace also involves emotional intelligence. It requires recognizing your feelings and those of others involved in the conflict. When emotions run high, it's natural to react impulsively, often escalating the situation. By being aware of your emotions, you can take a step back and respond thoughtfully. This self-regulation allows you to maintain composure and avoid saying or doing things you might regret later. The ability to pause and reflect before reacting can transform a potential conflict into an opportunity for understanding and resolution. In seeking peace, you also prioritize forgiveness. Holding on to grudges or harboring resentment can fuel conflict and keep you trapped in a cycle of negativity. By choosing to forgive, you free yourself from the emotional burden that comes from unresolved issues. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It means letting go of the weight of anger so that you can move forward with your life. This act of releasing negative feelings not only fosters personal healing, but also paves the way for more peaceful interactions in the future. Promoting peace over conflict also encourages collaboration rather than competition. In situations where differing viewpoints arise, seeking a collaborative approach allows for the blending of ideas, fostering creative solutions that might not have emerged otherwise. But this spirit of cooperation transforms conflict into a platform for growth, where everyone feels valued and heard. When you work together towards common goals, you strengthen relationships and build a sense of community, making it easier to navigate future disagreements. Moreover, seeking peace can be a proactive measure. It involves cultivating an environment of understanding and respect before conflicts arise. By promoting open dialogue and healthy communication practices, you create a culture where differences can be discussed without devolving into arguments. Establishing norms for respectful interaction sets the stage for peaceful resolutions, allowing conflicts to be addressed constructively rather than destructively. This pursuit of peace also enhances your own well-being. Living in a state of conflict can be exhausting, leading to stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil. By prioritizing peace, you create a more balanced and fulfilling life. You develop healthier coping mechanisms, such as mindfulness and stress reduction techniques, that allow you to navigate challenges with greater ease. A peaceful mindset contributes to better mental and emotional health, allowing you to approach life with clarity and resilience. Ultimately, seeking peace over conflict is about aligning your actions with your values. It's a commitment to fostering understanding, compassion, and cooperation in every interaction. When you choose peace, you set an example for others, inspiring them to embrace this approach as well. This ripple effect can create a more harmonious environment, not only in your personal relationships, but also in your community and beyond. By prioritizing peace, you pave the way for deeper connections, healthier interactions, and a more fulfilling life, grounded in understanding and respect for one another. Strengthen your character through adversity. Strengthening your character through adversity is a profound journey that transforms challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Life inevitably presents difficulties, and how you respond to these obstacles plays a crucial role in shaping who you are. Instead of viewing adversity as purely negative, you can embrace it as a powerful teacher that reveals your inner strength, resilience, and potential. When faced with adversity, you have the chance to assess your values and beliefs. Difficult situations often challenge you to reflect on what truly matters to you. In the heat of struggle, you may discover aspects of your character that you didn't know existed, qualities like determination, patience, and courage. These revelations help you understand yourself better and lay the foundation for a more authentic and robust character. Adversity also teaches you the importance of perseverance. It pushes you to confront challenges head-on rather than shying away from them. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you build resilience, reinforcing your ability to face future difficulties with confidence. This perseverance nurtures a mindset that views setbacks as temporary and manageable rather than insurmountable barriers. Over time, the lessons learned from adversity fortify your character, making you more adaptable and resourceful. Moreover, facing hardships cultivates empathy and compassion. As you navigate your own struggles, you gain insight into the challenges others may face. This newfound understanding fosters a sense of connection and compassion for those around you. You become more inclined to support others in their journeys, creating a ripple effect of kindness and solidarity. This empathy enriches your character, allowing you to develop deeper relationships and a greater sense of community. Adversity also encourages you to embrace change. Challenges often force you out of your comfort zone, compelling you to reevaluate your goals and priorities. This process of self-reflection can lead to personal evolution, guiding you toward new paths that align more closely with your true self. Embracing change nurtures flexibility and open-mindedness, essential traits for a resilient character. By welcoming the unknown, you become more willing to explore new possibilities and face life's uncertainties with confidence. In times of adversity, you often encounter fear and self-doubt. However, confronting these emotions head-on provides an opportunity for profound growth. By acknowledging and working through your fears, you learn to trust yourself and your abilities. This trust builds confidence, enabling you to take risks and pursue your passions with conviction. As you face and conquer your insecurities, your character becomes stronger, imbued with a sense of self-assurance that propels you forward. Additionally, adversity can enhance your problem-solving skills. When confronted with challenges, you must think critically and creatively to find solutions. This process of exploration and experimentation cultivates resourcefulness, helping you develop a toolkit of strategies to navigate future difficulties. Each problem you solve adds to your character's depth, equipping you with the skills necessary to tackle life's complexities with poise. The journey of strengthening your character through adversity is ultimately about resilience. Resilience is not just about bouncing back, it's about growing and evolving through the experience. When you view challenges as opportunities for growth, you foster a mindset that embraces adversity rather than fears it. This resilience becomes a core component of your character, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and strength. As you emerge from adversity, you often find a deeper sense of purpose and clarity. The struggles you endure may reveal passions or aspirations you were previously unaware of. This newfound clarity can guide you toward meaningful pursuits that align with your values, ultimately enriching your life and character. By integrating the lessons learned from adversity, you cultivate a life filled with intention and authenticity. Strengthening your character through adversity is a transformative process that shapes you into a more resilient, compassionate, and self-aware individual. Each challenge you face presents an opportunity for growth, allowing you to uncover your true potential. By embracing adversity with an open heart and a willingness to learn, you pave the way for a stronger character and a more fulfilling life. Conclusion. In conclusion, navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience is not merely a response to adversity, but a conscious choice that empowers you to shape your character and destiny. Each obstacle you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, more compassionate, and more self-aware. By seeking peace over conflict, protecting your purpose from distractions, and choosing forgiveness, you cultivate a life that reflects your true values and aspirations. Remember that adversity is not a barrier, but a stepping stone to greater strength and wisdom. Embrace each challenge as a chance to reinforce your character and illuminate your path. As you embark on this journey, hold on to the belief that your response to adversity defines not just who you are, but who you are becoming. Stand firm in your purpose, draw from your inner strength, and let every experience shape you into the best version of yourself. Choose to rise above, for it is through these trials that you will discover your true power and create a life of meaning, joy, and fulfillment.